This is Daryl Willie Insurance. I'm Daryl Willie. Thanks for coming in. If this is your first time, thank you for checking us out. If this is your second time, thank you for supporting the channel and coming back. I like to speak about all things concerning insurance, meaning home, auto, small business, life, health, and pretty much things that mess with your money and your pocketbook and wallet. All right. We want to keep that bank account right, keep the budgets right. I try to stay positive and optimistic. And also, in my opinion, please do not ever cancel your insurance. Please speak to an insurance professional to have them fit your insurance in your budget, but do not go without insurance. It is my observation that an insurance premium is cheaper than a court judgment. Remember that an insurance premium is cheaper than a court judgment. Getting into that, we're talking about pet insurance, and I got a couple of buddies to show you. Mama, come. This is Sunny. Hey, Mama. This is Sunny. My big Shih Tzu here. All right. Storm. Where's Storm? Stormy. Come here, Mama. Oh. And this is Stormy. The other one. All right. I like to call them the monsters. These are the love of my life. All right. My hearts. Right. Hey, mamas. All right. So we're going to get into pet insurance today, right? Because I love my pets. Can't live without them. All right. Pet insurance is a type of insurance coverage designed to help pet owners manage the costs associated with veterinary care for their pets, similarly to health insurance for humans. Pet insurance policies typically cover a portion of the expenses incurred for medical treatments, surgeries, medication, and other services, veterinary services. All right, so we're going to go over some of the key features of pet insurance. People like to say, man, why should I get pet insurance? Should I get pet insurance? No, my pet's okay. I'm going to tell you guys, I traveled a lot over the last 13 years, went a lot of places, and took my monsters with me. And you never know when your pet gets hurt, injured, sick. Even if you're at home and not over the road like I was, you just never know. When your pet needs something that you just can't remedy and help out, you need that pet insurance, right? At least it helps to have that access to healthcare. All right, so here are some features of pet insurance. Coverage for veterinary expenses. So we're talking about pet insurance helps offset the cost of veterinary care by reimbursing pet owners for a percentage of eligible expenses. Remember, insurance, all about a letter of the law, right? Covered treatments may include routine checkups, very important, vaccinations, emergency care, surgeries, diagnostic checks, medications, specialized treatments for illness or injuries. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not think these type of things happen to your pet, trust me, they do. All right, I have one. The one that you saw first is 10, 11 years old, and the other one's 2. So things happen at all ages. Customizable coverage. Pet insurance policies often offer a range of coverage options and customization features to suit the needs and budget of pet owners. Policyholders can typically choose their coverage limits, deductible amounts, and reimbursement percentages tailored to tailor the policy to their preferences. Again, you guys know how I talk. Insurance can fit your budget. You just need an insurance broker who cares about fitting your budget so you can be covered. All right, so we can work with your budget to try to get you a customizable coverage for your pet insurance. Reimbursement model. When a pet requires veterinary care, the pet owner pays for the services up front and submits a claim to the insurance company for reimbursement. The insurance company then processes the claim and reimburses the pet owner for the covered portion of the expenses according to the terms of the policy. That's why we need someone. When we're making these policies, we go over the terms and conditions and we know where we stand, so we have that reasonable expectation for what's covered and what's not. Okay, preventative care coverage. Some pet insurance plans offer optional coverage for preventative care services, such as annual checkups, vaccinations. We got flea and tick prevention, which I've been pulling ticks off my dog because we like to take a walk in this wildland area. So they're out there. and dental cleanings, right? So, including preventative care coverage can help pet owners manage the cost of routine veterinary care and promote the overall health and wellness of their pets. True, true, true. Exclusions and limitations. Like any insurance policy, pet insurance may have exclusions, limitations, and waiting periods. Common exclusions may include pre-existing conditions. I know we've all heard that before, right? Cosmetic procedures. That one's new to me. Cosmetic procedures, right? Breeding related expenses and certain hereditary or congenital conditions. It's essential for pet owners to review their policy terms to carefully understand what is and isn't covered. But if you're watching this channel, you know I preach that. Study that document, all right? They move off the document. Now, cost and premiums. The cost of pet insurance premiums can vary based on factors such as pet's age, breed, location, coverage limits, deductible amount, and reimbursement percentage. Generally, younger pets and those without pre-existing conditions may qualify for lower premiums. I mean, it's just like, where we are today with humans, right? While pet insurance premiums represent an ongoing expense, they can provide financial protection and peace of mind in the event of an unexpected veterinary expense. This is true, true, and true. Now, emergency and specialty care. Pet insurance can be particularly valuable, okay, for covering the cost of emergency and specialty care, veterinary care, which can be expensive. It can be, especially if you're traveling and you have to get that service right now. Okay, whether it's treatment for accidents, injuries, or chronic illness, having insurance coverage can help alleviate the financial burden and ensure that pets receive the care they need promptly. I'll tell you guys a quick story. We were out driving across the country, Sonny and I, right? I take her out to one of these rest areas, but it was backed up against the farm, okay? So I let her out. We're walking around, and we usually roll without a leash unless people are around, and I try to be socially conscious, put the leash on her so people don't, some people don't like dogs. So we're just hanging out, and I'm on the phone, and I'm just looking around, and I happen to look over my shoulder, and my dog hadn't moved in like a minute. And that's not like her, because usually she's like moving around. So I'm looking, but she keeps staring at the ground, and she just wouldn't move. So I'm looking, I'm slowly walking over. My dog is surrounded by 3 snakes. Now, I spent a lot of time in the Army, and I'm going to tell you, it's 2 things I don't like: snakes and spiders. She was surrounded by 3, not 1, not 2, 3 snakes, and staring them. I freaked out so much, I dropped my phone, and literally, I thought my heart was going to beat out of my chest. I was freaking out. And I looked at the situation, and I said, dude, you only got one thing you can do. Run over there and snatch that dog. Because if I distracted her, maybe one of them would have got a jump on her when she looked at me. I ran over there. I mean, I probably had water in my eyes. I was so scared because I hate snakes. And when I ran over there, I reached down and grabbed her by the back of the neck, which, hold on, Sonny, come here for a second. Look at this. Grabbed her by the back of the neck and snatched her up. And when I snatched her up, the snake had lunged and just missed her. Guys, I'm going to tell you, when I got back to the vehicle and I'm shaking and scared, I am not lying. I was so happy that it ended up like that. But had that dog had been bit, I need that pet insurance, and I had it. I was ready. I was covered and I was ready, but I hope to never use it. But the reason for that crazy story is this. You just never know what'll happen with your pet. You never know what your pet will get into. My other pet loves to go in the woods and find dead animals and bring them back to me. It is weird, but maybe one day she finds the wrong animal and tries to bite it. So you just never know what your pets get into. So you got to have that coverage just to be protected for you. All right. Overall, pet insurance offers pet owners a way to manage the costs. And that's what we're doing with insurance. We are managing costs and covering the downside. Pet insurance offers pet owners a way to manage the cost of veterinary care and provide their furry companions with the medical attention they deserve. By investing in pet insurance, pet owners can protect their pets' health and well-being while safeguarding their financial stability, security, whatever word you want to plug in. Get that pet insurance. All right, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for having some fun with me. Pet insurance is the thing of the day, is the word of the day. So I'll see you in the next one. Stay insured, stay covered, reach out to me, keep that insurance.